From New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, we're feeling the heat with a sizzling dose of the latest hot topics. And from Dancing with the Stars, Tony Dovolani spills his juiciest backstage stories. Plus, celebrity chef Lidia Bastianich shares delicious Italian food that'll have you shouting, Mamma Mia! Now, here's Wendy!
Thank you. Everyone needs a parade to welcome them to work. This is fantastic. Thanks for watching today. Some people call them the audience, I call them my co-hosts. Look at them go. How you doing? Fantastic, let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. So stupid. Look, you know I'm a clothing designer now. My line is exclusively at HSN. This is one of my things. It's a top and a skirt. I use my own belt from my closet, although on the weekends you'll see me in the grocery store with a pair of sneakers with this. It's available at wendyshow.com. Everything's under $100. Oh, what did I say? Wendyshow.com? No, I meant hsn.com. Sorry. My brain is so scattered. This Caitlyn Jenner thing's really got me going. Right? Okay, more to the story, including footage to show you. I know you like that. Okay, so we finally have the first look at Caitlyn Jenner's new docuseries. It's called I Am Cait. Take a look, and you know we'll talk afterwards. Go.
How many people go through life and just waste their entire life because they never deal with themselves to be who they are?
You know, you go through all of this stuff,
And you start learning kind of the pressure that women are under all the time about their appearance. I never had until a couple of weeks ago, actually a professional come in and do my makeup. What a difference. Okay, we're officially off the property. We're out into the world. It's so bright out there. Look at that. Isn't it great that maybe someday you'll be normal?
Well,
Just blend into society.
You are normal.
Put it this way. I'm the new normal.
Fantastic. Okay. My opinion is absolutely Kardashian down here. Gorgeous. The sunlight in the truck thing, you know, lighting matters. Are you a dimmer person? We have dimmers in every room in our house. Like, even in my office, there were no dimmers. When we moved in here, I was like, dimmers, honey. Dimmers matter. And also the hand thing. You saw that on the steering wheel. But aside from that, great transformation. Great. And I think that this show has great energy. At first, I thought the docuseries was gonna be all about seeing her go into surgery, which we can watch Botched on E for that, correct? And maybe go into the shrink's office. We could watch The Housewives, I guess, for that. But I like Caitlyn. She's funny, she's girly, and there are 8 episodes, and it's gonna be good. Now, it doesn't start to air until the end of July. We're doing live shows through the end of July. Unfortunately, I won't be here to give you play-by-play, you know, through the whole thing. Well, but we're gone for the month of August, but that's only 4 episodes. The other 4 are when we come back September 14th for season 7. Okay. Okay. And yeah. It's not necessarily must-see TV, and you know, I don't even know what a DVR is. Do you call the cable man? Is it a big, like, I don't do that. When I turn on the TV, what I want to watch is either there or not. Okay, so, you know, if it's there, I'm watching. How you doing, Caitlin? And by the way, congratulations on your money grab. There's more to the story. I can't deal with it. Okay, look. So according to the New York Daily News, Caitlin could become the richest Kardashian. That'll show them, right? That'll show them. Caitlin could rake in as much as $500 million in the next 10 years. Now, Caitlin is 65, a good 65, but 500 million bucks. And here's why. Because first of all, MAC Cosmetics has already been calling to be a spokesperson. Second of all, Caitlin is enough right here to do modeling. Whether it's for the House of Versace or whether it's for something as simple as H&M. Second of all, Caitlin could write a book, which, I mean, she'll get a lot of money on the book deal. That's not a book I care about reading because it's all an open book between Diane Sawyer, the docu-series, and Vanity Fair magazine. Like, you know what I'm saying? That won't be my summer read. Or read. But Caitlin, as Bruce, made $40,000 for speaking engagements. Just going around speaking, I guess, about athletes and at corporate events and, you know, people like celebrities. $40,000 as Bruce. As Caitlin, that's a good $100,000 grab. Do you know what I'm saying? And Caitlin has now so much more to say because remember, as Bruce, remember, still a Bruce brain in a Caitlin body. Oh, the world is so confusing. Keep up, everybody, or be left behind. So now look, as Bruce brain, he can speak about athleticism. He can be a commentator on anybody's network, don't have to wait for the Olympics. He can speak corporately about how to run a business as Bruce/Caitlin. He can speak to trans groups. He can speak to the LGBT community. He can speak to women's groups, just like I would pay to see Bruce speak to me as a woman. Like, okay, so you thought it was easy being a man, just sliding on your pants, tucking your junk and going? Well, now you understand. You know, now you understand. And on a side note, Caitlin is revealing how he chose her name, or how she chose her name. You're gonna gag. Watching Miss America pageants. Look, Caitlin and her assistant both had a pencil and paper and were writing down names, and then they compared and cross-contrast and decided Caitlin would be great. And I was asked in our morning meeting, well, Wendy, how many Caitlins do you know in the 65-year-old range? And I said, none? Is that a new name that was recently invented? So we did our research, because that's what we do most of the time. No, that's what we do. Playing, boys, playing. Do you know when Caitlin was born as Bruce in 1949, there were only 5 Caitlins on the name registry? So, and I love that she spells it with a C, because that is the ultimate dig to the K's. By the way, Caitlin's son, Bert, you know, as Bruce, he wasn't such a great father. Here's Bert. Bert's bald under there. Okay. Caitlin's son, Bert, in the white t-shirt, says that Caitlin hopefully will be a better parent as Caitlin than as Bruce. Look, as Bruce, Caitlin already, oh my God, it's a lot, right? As Bruce, Caitlin already acknowledged that he wasn't the best parent to his 4 oldest. There's a daughter here, but she's like a phantom. She very rarely appears. I don't know why. But anyway, the kids all say, the 4 oldest, in conclusion, that Caitlyn is already a better parent as Caitlyn than as Bruce. And you can imagine, because now Caitlyn is settled into who she is. And I will consistently conclude my Caitlyn updates with you by saying I'm happy for Caitlyn. Sorry about all this, Chris. I do feel bad for you. Let's move along. Okay. Suzanne.
What?
Do you see
Yes.
what I am seeing?
Yes, I've been staring at it all the entire
Second
show.
row at the end.
Yup, I've been staring at it all
I
the whole
love
time.
when my people, did you dress for the show, or do you normally, or is this you?
For you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Honey.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Beautiful.
Okay. Let's talk about rich white people's problems. And that's what I love about doing this show. We can bring everybody together in laughter. Now look, Tom Hanks is married to Rita Wilson. They've been married for like 150 years. They're one of the longest running couples in Hollywood. We all know Tom, we all know Rita. Some of us know about their son, Cait. We've talked about him on Hot Topics. I'll refresh. Okay, so look, Cait is 24 years old. There he go. And the reason that I'm talking like that is because that's apparently where his life is going, or gone. Cait fashions himself a gangster rapper. Mind you, the boy grew up Hollywood royalty in Beverly Hills, okay? He graduated from Northwestern University. His rap name is White Chocolate. I know. I'm done. I'm done already. Look. So, Cait over here, with his father trying to be proud of that, Cait's defending his right to use the N-word. Hold on, because I have not just one video clip, but 2 for you. Yes, I've come prepared today. Okay, he's gotten a lot of backlash. He used the N-word in a song, and here's video number 1 of Cait. Go ahead.
Look, I know the majority of y'all are not gonna get this because the history is still so fresh in our country. But hip-hop isn't about race. It's about the culture you identify with. And can't no one tell me what I can't say.
Is that how they talk in Beverly Hills? Is that what they taught you with your Northwestern University degree? Or are you by chance running from your successful mom and dad and your older brother Colin, who's an Emmy-nominated actor? So sometimes kids in a family try to figure out their path, and I guess his path is the alley? Like, not for nothing, he's an entitled white boy making a mockery of a culture that culture starts trying down here because of less to come up to where Cait is. Like people, like this wants to be, when Jay-Z started, he was a drug dealer from the block. I dare you to challenge me that if he grew up in Beverly Hills, you know, with a full functioning family and a degree from Northwestern, that he'd be trying to come down. Cait. Cait, you are a fool. Tom and Rita, I can't even blame you, because at 24 years old, you can't wrangle a 24-year-old adult to do the right thing. But the right thing to do is stop it. Stop it, Cait. Look. I promised you a second clip because it gets even worse. I know, as if it could. He tried to clarify his statement, but made it worse. Look.
I just want to clarify one thing.
Under no circumstances would I ever go up to somebody that I didn't know and just be like, hey, what's up, man? It's an unspoken thing between people who are friends who understand each other.
Suzanne?
Yes.
Suzanne.
I'm sweating, yes.
Now you know.
Yeah.
I sit in your office, you sit in my office, you know, we're buds.
Yeah.
But if you ever.
Oh no, I know. Oh no. Oh.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, really?
I would never.
Suzanne, that would be like me getting lazy tongue because we're buds and talking about, Suzanne is Jewish. You know what I'm saying? There she is. But she married a Gentile.
Yes, a Gentile.
There he is,
He's
right there. My Brendan. He's a Gentile.
Aww.
I digress. Back to Chet. Chet, it is not right. It's not okay. And Suzanne better never.
I will never. Woo!
Let's move along. So look. I'm 3 days into this 30-day cleanse, and part of the like 50,000 pills in the morning, no meat. I want to fight, but also I have an extreme amount of oxygen prescribed to this, so pardon me if I'm extra giddy. Yes, it's gone. You know, sorry. It could be good for your funny, but believe me, I want to stab somebody for a steak right now. Kim Richards, the story is messy boots. So here's what happened. You know her from the Housewives of Beverly Hills. Kim has been in rehab here in LA, or there in LA, we're in New York, over there. Okay, but they allowed her to leave rehab for one day to go to her daughter's wedding in Mexico. Not flying by herself, they sent her with a sober coach. But, by the way, the daughter married well. The heir to the Fat Burgers fortune, okay? So, reportedly, Kim gets to Mexico, goes to the wedding, gets to the reception, the open bar, the caviar, whatever, falls off the wagon. Now, nobody saw her drink, allegedly. Nobody saw her drink, but based on 2015, we know that there are a few different ways that people could get nice. A term that was used back in my youth for getting high. Nice. Okay, so the sober coach is with her. The sober coach can't figure it out. The mess got so bad at the wedding that the sober coach quit and flew back to LA. Now, you gotta figure, and that's the one thing we didn't Google, Schmoogle, the average salary of a sober coach. Right. Because I'm thinking a sober coach is not a wealthy person. They're a person that needs their money for their gas and electric and to send their kids to college. Like, you don't quit your job unless it's like really bad. So then Maurizio and her sister Kyle, they wrangled Kim at the wedding and are like, doggone it. We're gonna fly in security guards, and the security guards were there lickety-split from LA to escort you back to LA and get you out of here. So this all happened real quick. In the meantime, no word on how her daughter, who married the heir to the Fat Burgers franchise, no word on how the daughter feels, but I guess, okay, I'm sure the daughter was mortified when the mother started spinning out of control, if the daughter was even paying attention to that, because you know when it's your wedding day, you're not focused on any one person, sometimes not even your new husband, because your head is, spinning. I'm sorry. Your head, yeah, all the oxygen. Your head is spinning by all the activity. I was asked in our morning Hot Topics meeting, was it right for Kim to be there? And I said unequivocally, yes. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because rehab is a moment in time. I know that sobriety is a lifetime, but the rehab portion's a moment in time. Those wedding pictures last forever. She's got like 3 or 4 daughters, and to see your first daughter get married, even your last daughter, it's like a big deal. You want your mom to be in the picture. As a mom, you want to be in the pictures. I just feel that she should have gone with the sober coach and a security guard. And only been in the worship part. I don't know whether they're Jewish or at a church. I have no idea where they got married, but you know, you just go to the walk down the aisle with the person who blesses them. No reception with open bar and shrimp like this. Don't you love a firm shrimp? Shrimp are not on my cleanse. 27 days. Anyway, so now Kim has apparently checked back into rehab. I don't know whether it's the same rehab. My assumption, though, is that she was forced there by her sister, Kyle, and her brother-in-law, Maurizio. And also, Bravo said, look, you want this check? You like this contract? We're about to tear it up. So you go to rehab. So good luck to Kim Richards, but I suspect sometimes when people are forced to do things, it doesn't work so well. As a person coming from a place of addiction, I know that you only do well if you want to do it for yourself. When other people force you, you're pissed at the world and you just find better ways to sneak. That's it. I'm hungry, my leg is asleep. Brendan, you're telling me bye, but I'm talking about 50 Shades of Grey. Okay, there's another 50 Shades of Grey book coming out. Do you care? E.L. James is the author, and she's putting out a 4th book. It's called Grey. It's the exact same story that we've all read, except told by the point of view of Christian Grey. Now, my problem with this story is that, and no disrespect to Jamie Mortifin, what's his? Jamie Dornan. Jamie Dornan. When I saw, like, I wasn't hot for him. Do you know what I'm saying? And so I don't care about his point of view because I wasn't hot for him. But you might be. This might be your summer read. The pre-sales are already #1 on everywhere. But I'm done with this story and I'm done with Grey. Let's move on. And we're also done with Hot Topics. More great show, everybody. Dancing with the Stars Pro. My former partner, Tony Dovolani, is here. Plus, celebrity chef Lidia Bastianich is joining me in the Wendy kitchen, or counter, for some delicious Italian brunchishness. But up next, it's time for Celebrity Fan Out. Don't go far. Wendy. And there's one way to describe Hot Topics. Hit it! Plus, our first Room in June winner is in the house. Let's see what they won. Beds and tables and TVs. Oh, my.
Tomorrow on an all-new Wendy.
Welcome back. It's time for Celebrity Fan Out, which I love. Our first Celebrity Fan Out comes from DeAndre S., who watches The Wendy Show on WTTG in Landover, Maryland. DeAndre writes, how you doing, Wendy? I was at a club in D.C. and I ran into Sierra and Russell Wilson. Okay. I'm gagging. Because, you know, they've only been a couple for a minute, so this is, like, great. Thank you, DeAndre. He says she was in VIP section with him and immediately started rubbing his back. It's definitely on, Wendy. Okay. Thank you, DeAndre. Our next Celebrity Fan Out comes from Jessica A., who watches The Wendy Show on KASA in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And Jessica writes, how you doing, Wendy? I was in L.A. about 2 years ago. This is an old fan out. And got to see my favorite rapper in concert. It was Iggy Azalea. Wow. After the show, I waited by the stage door and she stopped to talk to me. She mentioned, are you ready for this? She mentioned that she was late for a first date with a guy named Nick. Nick Young, who is her NBA basketball playing now fiance. Wow. Thank you, Jessica. This is a good one, too. Our next celebrity fan out comes from Lisette, Lisette W, who watches The Wendy Show on WNYW in Warwick, New York. Lisette writes, "Hi, Wendy. How you doing? I was at the mall with my son, and we couldn't believe who we ran into. It was Tracy Morgan." She says, "He was so nice about us fanning out and looked like he was on the mends." By the way, Tracy is about to marry his fiancée, Megan. Oh, my God. In August. Sorry. Okay. Our last celebrity fan out, I'm falling apart, comes from Courtney W, who watches The Wendy Show on KDFA in Dallas, Texas. Courtney writes, "Hey, Wendy, I was on a family vacation in LA when I met Bradley Cooper. We stumbled upon a movie premiere, and when he got out of his car, I managed to stop and take a selfie with him. It made going on vacation with the family worth it." By the way, reportedly, Bradley is very serious about his new girlfriend, Irene Shake, and so he's in love. I love you, Bradley. And I love you for participating in Celebrity Fan Out. If you've ever had a celebrity encounter, sharing is what we love here. Go to wendyshow.com. Up next, everybody, from Dancing with the Stars, my Tony Dovolani is here. Our first guest is one of the original pros on Dancing with the Stars, and now he's bringing his talented self to New York City with his original show called Sway, a dance trilogy. Please welcome back to our show, my Tony, Tony Dovolani. Hi, Tom. Welcome back.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, young man.
What's going on with you, Miss Skinny?
You know what? It wasn't dancing. It was just eating right. It's nice to see you, Tony.
Good to see you, babe.
So, no, I always say I like Tony better off Dancing with the Stars with me than on, because I was a terrible partner. However, I must say you've had some really terrific people. Now, Suzanne Summers was your last.
Oh, yeah, she was fantastic to work with. Yeah, what a class act. I mean, 68 and looks like that. I mean, all natural. She's very organic. She's very cool. And her husband was fantastic as well.
Oh, I love him. Alan.
Alan, yeah.
I love him. So, did she get pissed like most of us do behind the scenes?
A little bit, maybe.
a little something.
She kind of got a little upset with the judges because she felt like she wasn't being judged fairly because she's 68 and they kind of expected her to dance like a 40-year-old. So.
But what I always say about Dancing with the Stars is when you get in there, we're not going to take pity for you. It's like, didn't you have a 14-year-old kid, I think we talked about on Hot Topics? And the kid started crying when you cut her. And I'm like, suck it up, kid. Okay? It's the same thing I say about like older people. If you're going to be Buzz Aldrin and you get cut, suck it up. You're being all judged the same.
Nobody held your hand when you signed the contract.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Tony.
Yeah, because, you know, sometimes they get a little too sensitive.
Exactly.
It's a dance show.
Right.
Get over it.
It's competition. Get over it. So now, look, from the beginning, I wasn't rooting for you and Suzanne because look.
I understand.
Only because when I saw Rumor dance the first time, I was like, da-da.
But you have a real talent for that. So far, you have picked the winner after the first week of watching them dance. She did. She even picked me with Melissa.
Yes, I did.
I remember you said, you know, Melissa and Tony might actually have a chance this time.
I'm a better soothsayer than dancer.
No comment.
So, look, so did you think that Rumor was going to, I mean, secretly in your head?
Absolutely. The moment I saw her dance for the first time, I was like, she should win.
Yeah.
Because not only was she talented, she was very humble, very kind, very sweet. I mean, she's Bruce Willis is Demi Moore's daughter.
Yeah.
But now at the end of it, she's Rumor Willis.
Yeah, yeah,
She
yeah.
came into her own. I feel like when she came in as a little girl.
Yes.
And became a woman on our show.
Yes. Did Val womanize her?
You
know what I'm saying.
I don't know about that.
Well, I've been reading stuff.
You have?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, you know.
Well, I mean, listen, it's not a secret that Val's a hot guy, so.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Rumor loved Dancing with the Stars so much.
Yes.
I love this, that she got a tattoo.
I saw that yesterday.
Do we have a picture of the tattoo?
I think we do.
I love when people...
That's
like,
amazing.
look.
That's a tango step that they did during the show. And you see how she did even the detail with her leg thing and all. That's a pretty cool tattoo.
And she shouted out to me, I see a W at her ankle.
Yeah.
Hey, Rumor.
Yep.
So in Hot...
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
I didn't even see that. That's good.
Look, in Hot Topics, we've been talking about Kim Johnson.
Yes.
And Robert Herjavec. And I know that they were partners, but the Hot Topic part is not that wig he's wearing.
By the way, it's not a wig. I went and checked it right after you said it on the show.
Did you root him?
I went, he's like, what are you doing? I'm checking because Wendy said it's a wig.
What is that?
It's his hair.
Is it? Okay. We'll go with that.
You know I watch your show if I'm doing that.
Thank you, Tony. Look, so did they fall in love with each other?
I think there was sparks there right from the word go.
Yeah.
The moment they met each other, we were like sitting there about to be announced on Good Morning America, and I'm looking at them, I'm like, uh-oh. There's a love connection going on there. And I felt like they really are so perfect for each other. She compliments him beautifully.
She's cute, he's divorced, everybody's free, why not?
Hey,
you know,
listen.
I mean, that's the thing about Dancing with the Stars, Tone, and I always say this, I say, you know, the love connection can make somebody a better dancer, and my husband gave me a pass. But you're married. You introduced me to your wife, which totally messed everything up.
Kinda ruined it, didn't it?
And we just danced as buds, as opposed to, and maybe that's why it wasn't as enthused. I mean, because we were close.
I thought you did good.
Thank you, Tony.
Yeah, I think you did okay. With the amount of time we put into it, we did pretty good.
Now you talk. now you're telling me. Listen, so back to Dancing with the Stars. And by the way, Dancing with the Stars has got the best food ever. I don't know about you. Let me tell you something. They lay out that craft services. I had steak, shrimp like this. There were lobster tail. Like, they put a lot of money into the food.
You burn a lot of calories when you're dancing, so they're like, hey, we need you energized.
The food is good. Okay, so let's talk about Caitlyn Jenner and Chaz Bono.
Yep.
Dancing with the Stars was groundbreaking for having Chaz on. I think that Caitlyn should be on Dancing with the Stars.
First of all, I just want to say, you know, like, what a brave person, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, to expose, you know, for Bruce to expose himself and, you know, become Caitlyn and all that in such a public way, I think, you know, she's going to be inspiring a lot of people out there.
Well, put in the vote. She needs to be on Dancing with the Stars, I think.
Absolutely. Why not?
Yeah.
We're groundbreaking people.
And you know what? And, you know, as a big person, I must say that you'd be the partner because you know how to handle big girls. You
Absolutely.
or Maxim. Okay? In the meantime, you're in New York City. You've got a show called Sway. You've been here before with Maxim and the gang. Tell us about that.
It's a trilogy. It's wonderful. It takes you through dance, through time. My section is 1940s. We go to urban section with Val, and then it goes Latin. We have a lot of great cast members. It's Friday and Saturday at the Hammerstein Ballroom. It's absolutely beautiful. Everybody that walks away wants to come back and see it again. Last time we did it, we did 8 shows. We had people watch all 8.
Wow.
They came to the first one and wanted to come back again.
Well, dancing is a very civilized form of entertaining. You know, it doesn't offend anybody. Tony, it's great to see you again. Sway, a dance trilogy, is at the Hammerstein Ballroom here in New York this Friday and Saturday night. Go to wendyshow.com for ticket information. Up next, we're cooking in the Wendy kitchen/counter with celebrity chef Lidia Bastianich. Don't go far. I love Italian food. So here to cook some deliciousness, an Italian brunch, is best-selling author and host of Lidia's Kitchen. Please welcome back to our show our friend Lidia Bastianich.
Lidia, I'm Okay.
What are we eating that I'll cheat and have a forkful of?
Well, we're eating brunch, lunch, or dinner, whatever you want.
Okay.
It's all about eggs.
You have a children's book?
Yes.
What's going on?
And these recipes, well, I have 5 grandchildren, and the book is all about the grandchildren and how to cook with them and tell them stories about food. You know, children should really know about food, you know, more so they can nourish themselves properly.
Yeah.
So we're going to go through 3 recipes very quickly, and you're going to help me do it.
Okay, sure.
The first one is a frittata. Mix that.
Okay, onions.
Yeah. So this is what we're having, actually. Let's begin. The frittata, the soup, and cookies even dessert at the end.
Now, at my house, I call this a quiche. Why is this not a quiche?
Because it's Italian. It's frittata.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. But are they the same properties virtually?
No. The quiche, they kind of fluff it up more. Us Italians, we do it straight.
Okay.
Okay. A little salt. So this is the eggs. Put a little bit of cheese, grated cheese. You like that?
I used to.
Today you make a little exception.
Yes.
Okay. Basil.
What's that? That's basil?
Basil.
Oh, it's so fresh.
Straighten this out all out because I'm gonna pour in the egg. And now you leave this. You see? So you have the onions going, and you just let the eggs form a crust on the bottom. Don't mix now.
Okay.
Now don't mix.
Okay.
Here we have some sautéed tomatoes. Just sautéed, and we'll put them to give color. So go right ahead.
Is this the final product?
That's the final product.
Okay, you keep cooking. I'm a little anxious.
That's not Italian. That's not Italian.
What?
That.
It's hot sauce?
Yeah.
It's Jersey.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And turn around. And a little bit of ricotta. You know, we like our ricotta. You put it in. So this is your frittata. You ended up by putting it in the oven, and you got yourself a beautiful frittata.
I'll be honest with you.
Just like that. Tell me.
This doesn't need hot sauce.
Nah.
So I'm going to take one more taste to be sure.
Look.
You know what?
The
ricotta is really good in this.
It's delicious.
Oh, my gosh.
You dip it just like that. Okay, next course.
Okay. What are we doing?
We're going with the soup. Mix that, and we're going to make stracciatella. You know egg drop soup? The Italian version, but the Italians did it first.
Oh, okay.
I think. Take some spinach. Just take some spinach and put them right in your soup.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, you do yours, I do mine.
Okay, mix it with this, the whisk?
Yeah, just cook a little more spinach. You like spinach?
Spinach is on my diet. So.
It's good, so you're going to eat that. Okay.
Continue.
And here we have the egg, again, which we're going to make the whisk your eggs too.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how the drop part works.
You don't have a fork?
I don't have one.
Here, this is your fork.
Okay.
You can use that. A little bit of cheese again in this. Whisk it up good, just like that. Now you're Italian.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And slowly, when the soup is boiling just like that, you pour it slowly in. Get the fork out. Don't pour the fork in there. Okay, and slowly mix it, just like that.
Okay, this is the drop in the egg drop.
You see how it's forming those shreds?
Yeah.
Stracciatella means actually rags, kind of little pieces of rags. So you see how it forms nicely? Are you breaking it up?
Rags. Yes. Am I? It looks broken.
Go around. Yeah, you're doing a good job. You're doing a great job.
Let me just say, if you haven't followed these recipes,
look,
but you're interested in making this, go to wendyshow.com. They're telling us to speed up. What's the final product?
Okay. The soup and then the cookies. While you taste the soup, let me know.
What's this? Where does this drop this?
Somebody didn't mix well, like you did. Somebody didn't mix well.
Oh, okay.
You can eat it. That's egg. So to make the desserts, these are the ingredients. You put it in a food mixer.
Here, go ahead around.
Ricotta.
You know what?
It's
like plain, like a miso soup, but it tastes so healthy.
This is healthy. It's heartwarming. It's great with children. Children can make it, and you know this. You can have this. You love eggs. I know that. You do.
Lydia, let's have a cookie.
Can you have a little?
No, but I will. Lydia Bastianich, everybody. Pick up a copy of her new book. It's available in bookstores right now. Her children's cooking book. Up next, we're playing Celebrity Said What? Lidia. Do you want to be my next co-host? Okay, good. Go to wendyshow.com, request your free tickets, and be a part of my studio audience. Make sure you dress to impress. I can't wait to see you. Welcome back. Everybody have a seat except for you. The celebrities say some of the craziest things, so it's time to play our game called Celebrity Said What. Let's meet our player. What's your name? Where you from?
Hi, Wendy. I'm Lindsay from Atlanta. How you doing?
Perfect. Hi, Lindsay. Okay, I'm going to read you a celebrity quote, and then you're going to tell me who it is, and I'm going to give you choices, okay? Don't help her. Okay. Rise above the hate, the judgmental people, and live the best, healthy, positive life that you can. Of course, you're going to be a drunk slob at some point in your life, but you grow older and wiser and learn what's important in life. Was that Snooki, Lindsay Lohan, or Tara Reid?
I know Snooki loves a good cocktail, so I'm going to guess Snooki?
Yes! Wait, hold on. You're not out of the woods yet, young lady. Here's another celebrity quote. Left to my own devices, I'm not skilled with a hairbrush and a blow dryer. Was that Caitlyn Jenner? Jennifer Aniston or Teresa Giudice?
Probably Teresa. She's in jail.
No, Jennifer Aniston. But look, everybody's a winner here at Wendy. Here you go. We're sending you on a fabulous dinner for two at Villaggio, which is, it's called Villaggio in the Park in New York City. Eye candy is next. Congratulations. And she's a makeup artist from Brooklyn, and she is my eye candy of the day. I'm sorry. Tell me about your look.
How you doing?
How you doing, Jen?
Well, the blazer was 5 for $21, $20, $60, and Payless $20.
Fantastic. And I love your Hello Kitty tattoo. Here's your How You Doing Diva fan, and we'll be right back. I want to thank Tony Dovolani. Tony knows what this is. Also, Lidia Bastianich and my co-host, my studio audience. Tomorrow, we're going to show you must-have beauty products for the summer. Plus, we're going to reveal our first winner of our Room in June contest. I love you for watching today. I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye.